everybody. Hope everybody had a great weekend. So, I'm getting started with my Sunday dinner. But if you're new here, my name is LashawnTerry. Come on in, sit down, have a seat. Click that subscribe if you're not subscribed. If you like what you see, click that notification so you know when I upload, and give me that thumbs up on your way in. So, what I'm fixing here is some Bucco. I've never fixed this before. I don't even know if I ever had Bucco. I may have had years ago when I worked in the food industry or whatever, but this is what I'm gonna fix. So I got this from Better Fed Beef, and it's 2 for $15. So they're all different sizes. So these are 2 of them that I took out. And what I'm gonna do with them is I'm gonna salt them up using my trusty Redmond's Real Smoked Salt in the Chef's Blend. I poured some duck fat in the pan already because I'm going to sear them. This is the duck fat that I use. You should be able to find this at Whole Foods, Sprouts. I think maybe a Fry's, Kroger, I'm not sure. So I'm going to pan sear them for about 5 minutes on each side. Then I'm going to put them in my crock pot, which I already have heating up. I put some butter in the crock pot, and then I'm going to thicken it up, the gravy up a little bit with some xanthan gum. I did put some water in the crock pot because once I finished pan searing them, I'm going to put them in the crock pot on low for a couple of hours. Bucco is supposed to be cooked low and slow. So that's what I'm going to do. So let me get to that and I'll be back. So I wanted to come and show you how big these actual pieces are and thick. They're very big. I'm hoping that the bone marrow tastes good too, because I know a lot of carnivores whose videos I watched how to cook Bucco always raved about the bone marrow and eating that. So I'm gonna season these up really good, and then I got my oil heating up over there. So I got them all seasoned up. Let's see, I spilled salt all over the place, but they're seasoned all around them as well. And so we about to make it do what it do. So this is what my Bucco look like. So I'm gonna put these in the crock pot along with the oil as well. So here's my 2 big Buccos stuffed into this little crock pot. I should have used my bigger crock pot, but I underestimated how big these were. So what I did was I probably put about a cup of water in here with 2 teaspoons of the xanthan gum. I probably should have just used 1. I just wanted to thicken it up some. So I also poured in here the duck fat from that I pan seared the Bucco in, and then for a little bit more flavor, I added this organic vegetable bouillon. I've always used this. I've used the chicken, the beef as well, because this is what I had in there. And so I'm gonna just let these slow cook. I don't know how. I'm gonna just let these slow cook on low for a couple of hours, and we'll come back to it to see, you know, how it's doing, how it's tasting, and all of that. So we'll be back. So here is my Bucco. It is finally done. It is tender. It smells good. I did cut a little bit off and put it into this. And this, what is my thing? This right here is a little bit of the bone marrow from inside the bone. So I'm going to taste it to see how everything tastes. I just want to say, oh my gosh, y'all, this is delicious. Why couldn't this have been ready when I was ready to eat dinner? Because this is delicious. It is nice and tender. Look at that. Look at that. nice and tender. Now, I told y'all I made a mistake and cut the thing off, so I want to say it probably has been cooking since about not about 9 o'clock, I think, and it's 2 o'clock in the morning now. But that is good. Oh yes. Tomorrow is gonna be a good dinner. Let me see how this bone marrow tastes. Not bad. Oh yeah, I'm ready to take a chunk of this upstairs now. Oh yes, this is good. Me and Osso Bucco are gonna get along very well. Very well. So baby, this is it. This is it. And it's not so beefy and just like, you know. But very good. I'm very satisfied with the way I made it. Make it your way, or you can copy my recipe and just go back and forth, see how you like. So with that said, it's 2 o'clock in the morning on a Monday. I'm about to go lay it down, and I'll see y'all soon. Peace. Look at this, y'all. Pure goodness. That's the bone marrow. I took a little bit out of one of the bone marrows, one of the inside of the bones, but this is so good. I just took a little piece because it is like after 2 o'clock in the morning, but I just wanted to taste it. Another little piece of it. And I'm gonna get ready for bed. But the key with Osso Bucco, if you want to try your hand at it, follow what I did. You have to cook this low and slow. So you could do one or two things. You could either season it up and just put it in the crock pot and let it on low and let it cook for some hours. Or you can pan sear it on both sides like I did for 5 minutes on each side and put them in a Dutch oven and then put it in the oven with some water, or put it in your crock pot with some water. But I showed you my step-by-steps. So, you can do it the way I did it, or you can do it your own way. But this tastes really good. I wish it was done when I was ready for dinner. Anyway, bye. Hello, my people. Hello. Hope everybody had a great start to their week. It's Monday. Before we get started, let me introduce myself. LashawnTerry here. Welcome to the Rich Gang. Have a seat. Click that subscribe button and that notification bell so you'll know when I upload. And please do me a favor and click the thumbs up on your way in to help your girl out a lot. So it's Monday. I have my Osso Bucco. I have 2 of them. I was supposed to have this for Sunday dinner, but again, I turned the crock pot off and thought I turned it on low. So I just finished cooking it, put it in the refrigerator. I did taste a little piece, as you probably will see in the video before this one comes out, and it was delicious. This is a meat that I would definitely continue to order from Better Fed Beef. It is so tender. Look at that. I'm doing this with one hand because I got my phone in the other hand. And the oh my gosh, the sauce, the gravy, whatever you want to call it, is delicious. It's tender. It's one of those cuts that you have to cook low and slow. So you can't throw it on the grill or anything like that. You have to, put it in the oven, put a foil over it, or in a crock pot or a Dutch oven, and just cook it low and slow. I have 4 eggs here, over easy. And then I wanted a sweet potato. I had a taste for a sweet potato. I used to do sweet potatoes at least once or twice a week when I did first started keto, but I haven't had any sweet potatoes since Thanksgiving. But actually, this sweet potato is a very small one, organic sweet potato, and I put a tablespoon of monk fruit in here, a tablespoon of butter, and a little bit of vanilla flavor, and mixed it up. And this is what it is. So this will be my only meal for tonight. I do have a mango cut up. I'll probably eat in a couple of hours, you know, but I'm going to do a 24-hour fast. So from dinner to dinner, basically. So this will be my only meal for tonight, and then my mango, and I won't eat again until tomorrow night about 9:30-ish or so. So I will see y'all then. Peace.